What's popping, guys? I am stuck in traffic going to my visit. As you know, guys, I'm a real estate broker, so I thought, you know what? Let me make a video. This video is gonna be about beliefs, because I was thinking about this stuff, man. That it all comes to belief. It doesn't matter what it is. When you're just about to start this pickup game journey, even the hardest part is not really to approach the girl. It's really to believe that there's a possibility of a positive result at the end of that rejection, right? Even when I was playing soccer, football, right, in England. And really, to be honest with you, the hardest part was to just believe that this can lead to something. I was playing in Manchester. I even met famous players. I even met high net worth individuals. And the hardest part in the beginning is belief, to believe that you belong there. In real estate, my first home over $1 million was the hardest one. And because mentally, I didn't feel like I belonged there. I deserved that. And then I got to the point of doing $1 million. And then right after that, doing a home that is worth $3 million. That also took just belief. That was the hard part, to push through that belief. Once that belief is broken, then anything could happen. Things become easy. Things become simple after that, because once you believe, even your attitude changes. When I'm hanging out with high net worth individuals, and they come in with the Lamborghinis and everything, I noticed the shift in my mindset. This, not that it became normal, but this became something that I believed in. I believed that I belong in that circle, that I'm okay being there. There's nothing that I feel wrong of. I don't feel that I have to supplicate to these people, right? To anything, because now I believe. I'm like, yo, I'm competent. I'm really good at what I do. These people need me. And obviously, listen, I got a really nice condo glass view and everything. Got a nice car too. That also helped. It really helps the mindset. This is just the truth. Whatever it takes to train that. I know someone who always take first class, business class flights, just because he needs that mentally. Whatever trains that, you gotta do it. And when it comes to relationships, there's a shift that needs to happen in your mind of basically going from, let me make sure she likes me, let me try to be funny or whatever, right? To, let me see if I like her. Let me see if this girl can align with my future, can align with my mission. And you go in with the mindset of you vetting her instead of you getting with the idea of like you go into addition or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And then you get into a relationship, and if you want to go to the advanced stuff, because you cannot get more advanced than that. And you start getting two girls at the same time. You pretty much teach your girl game so she can get you other women. That also takes a lot of belief. Belief in that part is the hardest part. Even in the moment that is about to happen, you have to believe. If not, you're gonna self-sabotage. You're gonna screw it because you're too nervous or anything, right? You have to believe it. And it's always the first one. The first thing of anything is the hardest part. The first step is always the hardest one. Once you have the first one, once you have your first threesome or whatever, the other ones become very easy because you broke that belief barrier. Now it's just something you can do. And it's so hard for people to understand sometimes. I remember I was chilling with my friend, and he goes, we were talking about girls, you know how guys just shoot the shit and just talk. We were talking, and he goes, bro, there's nothing better than showering with a girl. And I just started laughing. He goes, what? I was like, there is. Showering with two. And he couldn't believe that shit. He was like, bro, you're lying. It isn't. No, I'm not. But to me, at this point, this became normal. For him, it's not. It's pretty bad angle, by the way. This shit gets my chin looking like But anyways, I'm driving. My magnet is low for my phone. So, hey, deal with it. You hear what I'm saying anyways, though? So, hey, man, anything comes with belief issues. Anything comes with an opposite. It's the belief part. All is mine, man. I noticed this in literally every single thing. Anything I tried to do, I had to believe in it to such point that it's almost like a delusion. But it's not delusion if you make those delusions a reality, right? It's hard to explain. It's really hard to explain. When you're broke for a long time and you finally make money, if you don't believe it, you're gonna self-sabotage. You're gonna spend that money. You're gonna do, it's like what happened to Mike Tyson, right? He couldn't believe that he deserved that money, so he just blew it up completely. He was just giving it away. But once you believe, then you know what to do with that money, because you know that you deserve it. You struggled with it. It took me, the first 3 years in real estate were hell for me. I was door knocking, cold calling, getting rejected left and right. People that you think are on your side, they don't believe in you. It's hard to get deals. And then my fourth year, I just believed, and then things start to happen. Money starts coming in, and your whole mindset shifts. And I remember some guy asked me, I was like, so how does that feel? To cross the 6 figures and to start doing this, having this nice car and having a nice place to live at. And it's funny because my answer was, I'm exactly where I need to be. because I feel right in the place I am. If you asked me that probably 2 years before that and it happened, I would just feel lucky. I would just be like, yeah, I don't know how to handle this. I don't know, like, probably would have like stuttered or something, But at that point, I went through hell to get to that point where I finally believed. It's just felt normal. Felt this is exactly where I need to be. This is when you have to believe. This is have to be a norm. If not, you're not gonna believe it. And you have to cross that, listen, you have to cross that imposter syndrome. You have to cross that. You have to do it in order to believe it. Because sometimes you can only connect the dots looking backwards. You cannot connect them looking forwards. It's hard. You have to do it first to believe it. And let's not lie here. In order to believe, you need competence. That's the real ammunition for real confidence. You have to do it over and over until you believe that you're competent at it. And that's when you're really gonna believe. And then my first presentation in real estate, bro. My hands were sweating. My palms were sweating. My lower lip was shaking. But now it just became a normal thing. I go in and I'm so confident that people start to call me by my last name, oh, Mr. This, and some of them literally said, thank you for taking me as a client. Thank you for accepting me as a client. Where before I was going in a pretty much like a begging situation. I'm like dying to get a client, which is crazy. Crazy, it's just how the belief changes even the perception of people of you. So all that to say, guys, if you can believe, and I can help you with that, if you can believe you deserve more than one woman, if you can believe you deserve to have 2 girls sucking your pee-pee, if you can believe in more, even if it comes to money, it comes to anything that you want to do in life, the hard part is to believe. And if you can believe, you can do it all. That's the hardest part. Here. Really here. Literally, that's the most difficult part, to not feel like an imposter, to not feel like you're pretending or acting. And maybe you have to act in the beginning. Actually, you have to act in the beginning. You have to fake it until you make it. But this sentence is incomplete. You have to fake it until you believe it. And then once you believe it, then you make it. That's the real sentence. That's the real quote that it should be. So look at the links below. I don't even want to explain them, what they are. Look at them. Whatever suits you, just click on it. And I'll see you on the next one. Let me know what you want to hear next. I'm tired of editing a lot and everything, bro. I'm working, I'm making money. I don't have time for this. I'm just gonna make raw videos like that, and whoever's really interested is gonna stick around. If not, then don't. I'm just doing this out of passion. So anyways, guys, see you soon.